Well, hello everyone. It's been a while since I posted a saltwater aquarium video. In fact, we're looking at some video footage from a few months ago that I've posted previously. But I will tell you in a moment why I'm doing this. And that is simply disaster struck. 20-gallon long Lagoon aquarium with this butterfly and blenny in it had bursted open and drained the tank, and my lovely wife saved the fish and cleaned up. So I was so grateful for her to save the day, save the fish, and clean up, to the extent of cleaning up the floor and the wall and all that. Well, aquarium keepers, here's the hard truth. My old 20-gallon long sprung a leak, and I knew the tank was over 20 years old and out inside in a shed for many years, and it lasted for, I don't know, about a year up and running. And one day, when I was away on a business trip, my wife called to let me know that it sprung a leak, completely drained down onto the floor, the furniture, and I am now starting over again. As it turns out, PetSmart and Petco had 20-gallon long. Well, they had a tank sale, and in particular, Petco was selling out 20-gallon longs. And this one I got at PetSmart. The difference is this one has black caulking rather than the clear. And I didn't realize it at the time that Petco was selling theirs as well. But it's a $35 deal at Petco, and this one here was $33, plus by the time you get done with taxes, whatever, a little over $35, $37, whatever. But I had seen before marine aquarium with the black caulking. I imagine they're typically sold for terrariums rather than aquariums. Some people that have terrariums may prefer the black caulking. But I kind of liked it when I saw a marine aquarium in a store using the black caulk. Now this is a Marine Land tank rather than the Petco brand, which is Aquarium. Can't remember. But at first I thought this had thicker glass. It doesn't. But anyway, here's the long story of it though. I'm starting over again, setting up the aquarium from the beginning, reusing the sand, of course, making up new batches of water. My fish are still alive in the bucket, and we'll see what happens. The tanks do age, and if you have an old aquarium, you may want to consider whether or not the seals are still good. In my case, if you've had water in it for that many years, and I think many people have had aquariums in their basements and in fish rooms and elsewhere for decades, but in my case, this tank has had water in it, and then it's been emptied and dried, and then it's had water in it, and then eventually it sat outside in the shed. That's through the winter, the summer, and the different temperatures, and in the open air, and so I imagine the silicone pretty much dried out, and it only lasted, I don't know, some months, not even a year, I don't think, with me using it. It was probably not a smart idea, but lessons learned. Heads up everyone, if you're going to be pulling a tank out of your backyard shed or your basement or somewhere it's been sitting in the open air, or even buying a used one from an aquarium store that's been sitting open, you may want to consider its age. This is my second tank now with the tank split open along the seam, and water gushed out. Now, I will say though, there was quite a bit of the filter box on it was hang on the back type, and it was oversized and probably putting a lot of weight on that back pane. So, as you can see here in the bucket, my wife was wonderful. She saved both fish, and the butterfly and the blenny were both in the bucket alive when I got home. Unfortunately, the blenny did not survive to get back into the new tank. Until next time.